Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm. How are you?
Abdul Said. How are you, Abdul Said?
No, it's me, Abdul Wahid. I'm using my
Oh,
other email because
oh, okay,
my
okay.
other email
Yeah, Abdul
have
yeah, yeah, I got you.
a problem for
I
joining.
recognize your voice. Okay. I I thought that you might be Abdul Wahid, but since your mail address is different, so I thought I could not recognize you. How are you, Abdul Wahid?
I'm feeling good.
Ramzan
Yeah,
Mubarak.
Ramzan Mubarak too for you, sir.
Are
Come,
you with fast?
yeah, Alhamdulillah, Inshallah.
And who is else there?
What, sir?
Other Batu Bara. How are you? Others Batu Bara. Can you hear me? Yes, sir. How are you? I'm fine, sir. Fine. Where are you from? Indonesia, sir. Uh, Same like Pakistan, sir. Pardon? What are you saying? Same like Abdul Wahid, sir. We are from Indonesia. Okay, okay. You both are from Indonesia. Yes, sir. You are living together. What, sir? You are living together? No, in different rooms, sir. Different room. Okay, Abdul Wahid and Batwara. So you are only two here, okay?
Yeah,
Mm. And have you sent your assignment or not yet?
yes, sir. Done.
Done. What about you, Batwara? Sorry, sir. Have you sent your assignment or not? Not yet, sir. I will do tonight, inshallah, sir. Hmm? Not yet, sir. No, no, send it by today itself because I am going to send the okay, marks in the office. So once okay, I send it tonight, I will send it tonight by today. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. So
Sir,
let's.
can I asking about uh assignment?
Yes.
My friend cannot send assignment from Google Classroom because there is
So
a
send it
problem.
on my email. Okay. If you are
Okay,
not able to send it, and so send on your this only WhatsApp. Okay.
okay, sir.
Okay. WhatsApp group.
Okay,
Okay. Ask him to send on WhatsApp only. Okay, right?
okay, sir. If there problem by Google Classroom,
Okay, no issue. I mean, if he want, to, I mean, he want to send, then ask him to send on WhatsApp. Okay,
okay, sir.
right. Yes, Abdul Wahid. So let get started with your, I mean, this topic, which I am going to finish today itself. I was dealing with language skills, and I have told you that there are four skills. Okay, language, namely listening, speaking, reading, writing, and they are in a natural sequences. Okay, so we have LSWR. Okay, LSRW. Okay, rather. It was Morris who has defined these four capabilities in terms of like it is a basic capabilities that allows individual to comprehend and produce spoken language, okay, for proper effective interpersonal communication. So we have four skills. Out of four, two are productive skills and two are receptive skills. So what are productives? Speaking and writing are productive skills. Okay, while listening and reading are receptive skills. And these two are productive because we tend to produce so many things using the words, sentences, and sound in a particular language. Okay, so that is why these are labeled as productive skills. While in terms of receptives, the person concerned with the study is not supposed to much. And do okay in that case. So that is why this is receptive, rather passive skill. Okay, so two are output. Two of them acts as an input to the output of the remaining two. So listening and reading are, input. Okay, while speaking and writing are output. Okay, you should, learn these things because I may ask you people in your, third assignment, which would be taken in a form of Viva was. Okay, Abdul Wahid.
Yeah, sir.
So your third assignment will be taken in a form of Viva. Okay, Viva was. So I may ask this question like, what are productive skills? Okay, so you, should take care of this thing. Okay, then I have talked about teach. I have dealt with teaching skills. Okay, teaching skills. Okay, teaching language skills. So in teaching language skill, I have taught teaching auditory comprehension. Okay, and I have finished it. Okay, today I will be dealing with teaching speaking skills. So how to teach speaking skills in a particular uh, language. Okay, so suppose Abdul Wahid, you are from Indonesia. You both are from Indonesia. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, sir.
Batubara, you you are from Indonesia. Suppose if I want to learn Bhasha Indonesia, okay, so how would you teach me? How would you teach me to speak Bhasha Indonesia? Because you people, you might be having certain sounds which we people do not have, right? And
Yeah,
you might be having some construction. Some elements in your language which we don't. Okay, so this is, it's a tough job. Okay, to teach someone the speaking skill of a particular language because the spoken in skills, these skills carry so many intricacies and complexities. Okay, yes. So teaching skill mean ability to speak language involve the use of sound system. Okay, in the grammatical constructions. So uh, you should produce sentences which complies the grammatical rules in a particular language, and you have to practice, those words which are there in a particular language in isolations, separately, and as well as in combination of certain speech sound. Okay, like in a sentence. Okay, so you have to practice in both the way. Okay, so Abdul Wahid,
yes, sir.
do you have, anything in your language where I mean, there is silent letter in your, Bhasha Indonesia is there silent letter
Can you give
like
me example for silent
like
letter?
In English, we have so many silent words like knowledge. Okay, so K is silent here.
Knowledge. Oh.
No, in bahasa, sir. There is no silent word. Sure.
Ada loh.
Are you sure?
Knowledge.
Batubara, are you sure? What, sir? Are you sure that you're not, I mean, having silent word in your yeah. Actually, if you write pen, we call also pen. If you like knowledge, we are also take knowledge, sir. Okay. Silent. Okay. Okay, somebody has joined. Farid. How are you, Farid? Assalamualaikum, Farid. Waalaikumsalam. How are you, Farid? कैसे हैं? बढ़िया सर. किस जगह से ज्वाइन किया आपने? इसको कहाँ है? Where are you? Where are you now? कहाँ है आप? सर मैं तो होम टाउन गाजीपुर. गाजीपुर में. जी. चलें, कोई बात नहीं. आपका मैं ये टॉपिक में खत्म करने वाला था जिसको मैं डील कर रहा था लास्ट वीक से. आपका टीचिंग स्किल्स स्पीकिंग स्किल्स हो गया था. मैं टीचिंग सॉरी लिसनिंग स्किल हो गया था. स्पीकिंग स्किल को मैं डील कर रहा था. ओके. कल मैं क्लास लेने वाला था बट द नाना नाना का कल हमारे डेथ हो गई थी. सो आई वाज बिजी. ओके. इन हिज फ्यूनरल. ओके. यस. ओके. सो आई मीन Abdul Wahid, you don't have, I mean, silent letter in your Bhasha Indonesia, right? Yes. So, do you know what is, I see, listen, ASSIMILATION, assimilations. Do you know, Abdul Wahid,
In
what is
bahasa.
assimilation? Huh?
In bahasa, sir.
No, no. I'm asking in general. Do you know what is assimilation?
Apa ya?
Can
Asim.
anyone of you?
Oh ya.
अरे assimilation क्या होता है? Do you know? सर मैं पढ़ा था assimilation biology में. क्या कह रहे हैं सलीम? फरीद. Okay. Assimilation actually क्या होता है? Sounds होता है, चेंज होता है एक तरह से. ये एक मतलब प्रोसेस. इट इज प्रोसेस whereby neighboring sound, okay, to due to influence neighboring sound, the preceding or the succeeding one change. Okay. तो in Hindi Urdu we have, okay, assimilation like the moment we say डाक घर. So we have डाक post office. Okay, डाक okay, post and घर office. ठीक है. So डाक घर is actually डाक घर का. But the moment we, I mean, speak or utter in I mean continuity or in a sentence, so we say डाक घर. डाक घर. Okay. We tend to say ga, though it is ka. Okay. So due to the influence of preceding sound, that is ga, the ka become ga as well. Okay. So it is known as assimilation. Right? समझ गए? फरीद, ये assimilation होता है ये. Okay. And we have so many words like भाग कर. Okay, भाग कर. So भाग कर. Actually this is भाग कर, but since the preceding sound is ka, so it's becoming like ka only. Ga. Okay, so this is regressive assimilation. Okay, regressive. The following sound is change due to the influence of preceding one. Our system as regressive assimilations. Then we have progressive assimilation as well. In the case of English, we have word like 10 bike. 10 bike. I have 10 bike, but this is not correct way of speaking. Okay, because you have to follow the assimilation rule. So you should say rather 10 bike. 10 bike. So why is it so? The nasal preceding nasal is becoming the changing into ma, which is also nasal due to the influence of ba. Since ba sound is bilabial, so the following na nasal sound is changing into bilabial. Okay, so we are saying tem bike ba due to the influence of ba, the na is becoming ma only tem bike. Okay, fine. So we have to practice words in isolations and in connected speech as well. Okay, then we have to do with the articulatory practice of sound. Okay, which are different. Phonetically and distributionally as well. So like we have allophones. Okay, allophones like pa and tha. Okay, ta, ta and tha. Yes. So we should take care. The environment in which this such kind of allophone occur. Until we don't know uh, where allophones fall and comes. So how can we speak correctly? Okay. So uh, the way we say what is time now is not uh, correct. Correct in a sense that we are not following the spoken rules. Okay, the speaking rules of English. Since there is a rule that if such kind of stops comes at the initial level, they should be uttered in an explicit way. So we should say rather time. What is time now? Because ta become time. And okay, so at initial level, okay, but it's unaspirated at the final, like cat. We don't say cat. Oh, cat. No, we say simply cat. Okay. Then yes. Then practice. We have to also practice the permissible consonant cluster. Okay, in a particular speech sound, in a particular language. Okay, consonant cluster. What does consonant cluster means? The successive occurrence of two more than one consonants at any level. So like station. Okay, station. So we have consonant cluster S of ST in English, but when it comes to Urdu or Hindi, we tend to add I before sa, station. Okay, then it becomes station. So it is not feasible to say Urdu like station. Sorry, station, because it's not English language. Rather, Urdu language has added this is before the consonant cluster at initial level. So Urdu does not have consonant cluster at initial level. Okay, so we have class. Okay, class. Okay, it become class. In English it is class. In Urdu it become class. Station. Okay, station and station. Okay, yes, and then finally we should use articulatory chart IPA. Okay, chart and transcription. Okay, for only higher class students. So do you know what is IPA? Yes, Abdul Wahid.
Yes, yes, sir.
What is What is IPA?
IPA.
Yes.
IPA.
This is International Phonetic Alphabet. Okay.
IPA in
International
linguistics, sir.
International Phonetic Alphabet. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I mean, design order to grasp the articulatory system of a particular okay language. Since I mean, or to we can say type a particular language. Okay. Wait. Sorry. I will be back within 2 minutes. Yes, Abdul. Sorry. I mean, okay. Yes, Abdul. So, yes, I was saying that. Oh, is there a holiday today?
I don't know, sir. Today is holiday or no, but
Eden also, sir. Farid, is there a holiday today? No, no. Well, I mean, I can see. I mean, okay. No, it's not there. Good. No. Okay. So let's. I mean, yes. I was talking that what is IP? IP I mean, is International Phonetic Alphabet. It was designed to capture the sounds which are there across the world. Okay, across the world. So suppose Bhasha Indonesia. Okay, so there might be certain sound which I don't know. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, so how can I mean graph those sounds with the help of IPA? So okay, IPA phonetic transcriptions. I can I mean produce the way you okay produce. So IPA was basically designed to produce the sounds or words in a native speaker. Okay, in a native speaker way. Okay, as a native speaker. Okay, produce. So we should use I mean these thing in a later stage since there are so many intricacies and complexities are there in the IPA. It's not easy to handle by each and everyone. Okay, so IPA IPA subsumes so many things. Okay, so Abdul Wahid,
yes,
have
sir.
you ever seen IPA?
Once time I seen IPA
IPA where?
when I writing my assignment in the
You're
last
okay,
year
right, right. So it was
by.
developed by International Phonetic Association. Okay,
Okay,
IPA
sir.
was developed by International Phonetic Association. Okay, yes. So okay, let's I mean come to the your third one, that is teaching of reading skills. Yes, reading skills is basically the receptive skills. As I have told you, it consists of several components. Okay, so number one, lessons recognition of written symbols. Okay, and since reading skill is, I mean, reading and writing skills are artificial skill. Okay, both are artificial skills as well. Okay, why this why they are artificial? Because conventional, they are conventional. Okay, On the basis of convention, we have develop certain graphic system. So these are artificial skills. While speech and listening, okay, are natural. Speak speech spoken, I mean speaking skills, natural skill. Okay, so recognition of written symbols and their spoken counterparts. So how many alphabet do you have, Abdul Wahid?
27 or 26 around that.
21 or 26? I mean, there is a difference between one, four, five. Seven like English alphabet, sir. Huh? Seven like English alphabet. Seven like English alphabet. Okay. Yes. Can you I mean tell us some of them? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I mean, yes, these all are alphabet. So whenever I mean, you will teach someone about the reading skill of Bhasha Indonesia. The very first step would be to teach them the alphabet. Okay. Okay, sir. Until they I mean don't know what is the alphabet in a particular language, how can they grasp a particular word? They won't be able to produce the word like cat until you are not saying that English language has a sound, ka sound, a sound, and ta sound, cat. Okay. Cat. So you have to teach them the you have to train them to capture these symbols. Then the word structure. Okay, word structure, how the word is how a particular word is made, how the structure of word is designed. Okay, so like the word we have player, which is made up of two morpheme. One is free and the another is bound. Play and player. Okay. Okay. So in that way you might be having some words which are made up of so many free and bound morpheme. Okay, then word class. Coming to the word class. Word class means with which part of the speech a particular word belongs to. Okay, so like we have so many words like at. So at, we have on, we have book. So these words have their own grammatical categories, which are technically known as part of the speech. Okay. Yes. So we have to teach them word class as well. Then punctuation marks, silent letters. Okay, we have to also teach them separately silent letter, because most of the languages don't have the rule why a particular sound is silent. Okay, but there are certain rule like in English. Whenever pa is precedes, pa precedes sa sound, it won't be produced. Okay, it will be silent. So psychology. Okay, psychology. Yes. Then we have to go by certain steps. So the step number first is in the case of teaching of reading skills. So the first step is sound symbols and its relation to written form. So we have homonyms. Okay, in this case we have homonyms. Homonyms are basically one word having more than one meaning. Okay, these meaning are different. These meaning are not related to each other. So we have word like bat. Bat means flying. Okay, any animal. Okay, and bat is an instrument with it used to play. Okay. Okay. So we have homonymous case in the language. Okay, which should be, okay, teach. Okay, then this is not, big deal in the case of English, but when it comes with the case of, Urdu language, so we have graph. Okay, homograph. Homograph means same spelling but different pronunciation. Okay, homograph. Graph means writing. Homo means same spelling, different pronunciation. So in English we have one word like minute. Okay, minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, and the same with the same spelling we have minutes. Okay, so in science and technology we tend to use minute detail. इसका मतलब कि fine detail. Okay, so minute, same spelling. And read. The past form, the second form, of read is red, and the spelling is same. Okay, led, spelling are same. Okay, then we have the case of silent letter that I have discussed to you, and then we have yeah, different sound for the same letter. Okay, different sound for the same letter. So we have a sound like ch, sorry, letter like ch. Okay, which has three different sounds. So ch has sound like sha. In the case of Chicago, it is sha. Okay, chicago, Chicago. And the ch is cha in the case of chair. Are you getting me, Abdul Wahid?
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay, so are you, getting my points which I am discussing now? Are you understanding?
Inshallah.
Okay, so ch has also mean sound like ka. In the case of character, it is ka, char. Okay, so one, sorry, same letters might have, different sounds. We have u sound like put and but. Yes, and then we have to, practice with intensive and extensive reading. In the case of, yes, intensive and extensive reading. So, what is intensive reading? Intensive reading means practice of a uniform grammatical and lexical, okay, structure. Yes, and the comprehension of each words, okay, and sentences. Intensive reading. Even you have to deal with each and every aspect of a particular word in detail. So it is intensive reading. While in case of extensive reading, you tend to read it for your specific purpose. Okay, reading for enjoyment and not to understand. Each word. Okay, when you do not want to go by word and go by word by word. So you practice extensive reading. Okay, then we have so many tasks like blank filling. Okay, blank filling, like the cat dash mat. The cat is dash mat. The on is on the mat. Okay, so by blank filling, okay, and then by matching, then we have summarizing. Okay, then we have sequencing. Jumble words and jumble sentences. Okay, which should be given in order to make them in a sequence. Okay, sequential form. So, these things we should practice while discussing with the teaching of reading skills. Okay, then we have the last one, which is writing skill. Okay, writing skills. Writing skills is your last skill, which is again artificial skills. Okay, so how to write in a particular language is a matter of great difficulty. Okay, difficulty. because writing is purely based on convention. Okay? Convention, and each society has its own way of, each speech community has its own way of writing its language. Okay, and we all know that writing is different from that of speaking in so many ways. Yes, so the very first step we should take is the convention of writing. It includes letters in isolation and combinations. So suppose if you want to write, yes, Abdul Malik, if you want to write cat in your language, so how will you write it?
Kucing.
Huh?
Kucing.
Kuching.
Yeah.
Kuching. So you have ku, then
Yeah.
followed by wa, then cha, then na, and then ka. Kuching.
No, no,
Hmm?
sir. Kucing.
And the coaching of the, yeah. So yes, so this is purely conventional. Okay, and you have to know how these data are conjoined in order to produce the word coaching. Okay, so yes, and you have to know this what in isolation as well. Until you are not knowing that Bhasha Indonesia has ka, then u, then cha, then na, then ang. Okay, yes. So then we have spelling of words. You should also learn the spellings of words. Then in case of writing, we should also take care of punctuation marks. Okay. Then abbreviations, short forms, number conventions. These things are crucial in the case of teaching writing skills. Okay. Yes. So what should we do here? So describing a big, we can develop the writing skill by, okay, certain task, by giving certain task to the person. Okay, like we can give something, okay, to him and ask him to describe it. Okay, like describe a picture, a series of pictures. Okay, then sentence, paragraph combinations. Then we can also practice editing and drafting. Okay, so these are the things we should, by using these things we can develop, and we can strengthen the writing skills. Okay, so Abdul Malik, with these things I have finished with your topic D, that was language skills. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, so see you then in your next class. Okay. Okay, see you, sir. Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam. Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.